continue. Carrying medication. So that's also a very, very important question. A permitted question concerning carrying Shabbos is whether a person suffers from a sickness such as angina and asthma is permitted to carry his medication through the public domain on Shabbos. So I mean, of course, asthma is I know a few people who have this. So it's very, very critical. They have this thing to this spray, special spray, all the time by them. Right, certainly such a person was outdoors without medication and suffer a life-threatening attack. It would be permitted and obligatory to procure the necessary medication through any means. Meaning, if we don't give them this medication, the person might die. Right. So, meaning, whatever you need to do, like maybe we're going to read learn these laws even one day. So you can even break into this store basically and steal this medication to save his life, for example. Right. Through any means, right? However, the question is whether he may carry his medication outdoors when he leaves his home to have supply on hand in case of attack, or even as we were told about this, diabetic, right? People with diabetes, they take insulin, they take all of the medication, but sometimes they have these attacks and they need something sweet, like a cube of sugar or something. So without this cube of sugar, they can die basically in a few minutes. That's very, very dangerous, very dangerous. Okay. So, and many, of course, there is many other problems, medical issues. Okay, so continue. However, the question is whether he may carry his medication outdoors when he leaves his home, right, to have supplies on hand in the case of attack. Since there is no medical reason which compels the patient to leave his home, and it's I always repeat, and people get upset many times, right? Whether where his medication is kept, it is questionable whether this can be considered a medical emergency. Meaning, in case of medical emergency, so meaning if you need to go to the doctor, so yeah, you can take these medications, right, and walk through the public domain. But if it's only because you want to go to shul, you want to socialize with other people, right, and take your medications, so stay home. So we advise one person. I said you can keep by in the shul your medications. I mean, keep at home, take if needed right before you leave, and maybe he said it's 20 minutes walk. After 20 minutes, you have another supply. Right, but to carry go to the shul just because you want to. And carry the medication, I don't see how it's not arrogant in my mind, right? So people know, you understand, just because you're healthy. I said stop with that. So I do go on Mondays, or you want to read to hear the Torah reading? Would you come on Mondays? So what do you mean? I said on Monday we read Torah. On Thursday we read the Torah. I did not see you on Monday and Thursday. So you said you want to hear the Torah reading, right? No, right? You said yes. So it looks like not. You understand? So if you have this condition, if we have this condition, or whatever condition we have, it's I think in my mind it's properly just to accept, right, that Hashem does not want me to be in a shul, or in the opposite. Hashem, I want to be in a shul very, very much, but since it is dangerous for me to travel without, to walk without this medication, and there is no eiruv, guess what? I'm not going to go to shul. Exactly because why? Because I respect your law more than my wishes to be in the shul. I think that's would be in my mind the kosher approach. Some poskim permit, right, a person to carry the pills if he does so in unusual manner, such as storing pill in his hat, and that's what we said, like behind the sweatband that in men's, so they would keep something. Okay, so if if it's a real case, but I would say, well, don't go. However, since there are many details of this halacha, one should consult halachic authorities. So as we said, it's not so simple. Right. Okay. So again, these people insist, and that this guy in the wheelchair, he insisted only to come on Shabbos day. Friday night, he was not there. Right. Even though he had the home attendant, it's like home attendant is being paid for hours. Like he would, I mean, he would bring in pay to bring him in the summer. Let's say I'm not talking the winter. In the summer, nice weather. Why would he not come? Or on the mincha, right? On mincha, we also read the Torah. There's always also a class by a rabbi. There's the same people. So what is the problem? Right? But people insist on their own way.